official pre-match press conference for the final match of the FIFA Series 2026 between Rwanda and Estonia. Here with me, Coach Constantine and Captain Jihad. Today's approach will be a bit different because we'll start our questions with the coach, then we'll go to the captain. Now, as you start, Coach, tomorrow is the day probably you've been waiting for since you started this campaign of FIFA Series 2026. I'm sure everyone looks forward to the final, and so you are. And what is in your mind about tomorrow's game?
The only thing in my mind for tomorrow's game is to win it. I think the boys played very well in their last game with Grenada. They did just about everything that we asked them to do from a tactical point of view. The physicality was there, but Estonia will be a completely different game, a very well-organized team. We understand by the way they play, how they want to play. So we need to obviously try to stop them from playing the football that they can play. But we are confident that we can win. It's at home. The fans will be there, and it's our Mauro Stadium, Amavubi. It's our house, so we will try to win the game.
And based on the previous performance and building on that to the final, should we expect any change or whatever? Tactically, or maybe not go into the details, but technically or the style of play, should we expect some changes? Or
you will find out tomorrow.
And now, again, how is the team? The injuries, everything. How are the boys responding to the trainings?
Look, I think the boys have been fantastic in the way they have responded to me and Claudio and how we want to train and how we want to do wellness and the sports science. There's a lot of information that we have given them over the last 3 or 4 days, and the response has been extremely positive. The atmosphere in the camp is, I would say, electric, and I think we are in a very good situation at the moment. I want people to understand that we cannot change everything in 1 week or 2 games or 3 or 4 games. We need games. We need time. The players need time to adjust. But so far so good. It was a good start. I hope we win the game tomorrow and we win this FIFA series. I think it would be a good foundation for us. And honestly, the boys have set the standards. They play the game. We don't play the game. They do. They've worked very hard from day one. I've accepted everything that we have thrown at them. And I think that if we continue in this way, then people are going to start taking notice of the Amavubi.
And in the upcoming days, we're having, apart from the series, we're having African qualifiers. And as you said, it is now a good test. This FIFA series is a good test towards what is ahead. So how far with the preparations for the coming vis-a-vis the challenge or the lessons from this FIFA series?
Look, I think there needs to be consistency. For consistency, we need games. So we need 3 or 4 games in the June and July window. Those games would be, as this game is everything is in preparation for the World Cup, the AFCON. These are the qualifiers. These are the games that we have. So everything we do is in preparation for the next AFCON. Our objective is to win every single game that we play. Is that humanly possible? Probably not. But we will always go into a game thinking that we're going to win it. Now, winning a football game depends on many things. So for now, we are focused on the game for tomorrow with Estonia. After that, our next focus will be in the June and July games that we can we must play at least 2 or 3 games in that window. It's very, very important because the next moment will be September, and those are AFCON games. So I think with the Federation and the President and the GS, we are in the process of trying to plan for those next games.
And now, before the last question, without making you reveal the secrets about the purpose of the game, should you expect Manzi?
Sorry,
without making you reveal many secrets of your team, should you expect Manzi? Thierry. Should you expect him?
I would never say anything about team selection, who's in, who's out in a press conference.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone with a question?
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
I'm Elvis from Ikipe. I want to
Marco
ask you
here.
a question. When you see in the history of Amavubi, when they won a game like the previous one, all people, all runners, when they are excited, the next game, I don't know how it happened. It's like, if I can say, it's almost or whatever. Many times, the next game, they lose. In that moment of excitement, when you see everything is good, the next game, many times they lose the game. So how you are dealing with this bad mentality, if I can say that, or what happens if you like your analysis as a coach, and ikibazo kirajyana kuri captain.
Before we go to Jihad, it's okay.
Okay, so to answer your question, I cannot legislate for what will happen tomorrow or what has happened in the past. All I know is in the changing rooms, 20 minutes after the game, I spoke to the players and I told them it's finished. Next game, preparation, concentration. I don't control what will happen. Okay, all I can control is who plays, the substitutions, and how we play. This is my responsibility. I think it's easy for people to get very excited and carried away because it's been a long time since we performed to that level. I can't remember the last time the Amavubi won 4-0 against anybody, but it's finished. We played Grenada, okay, good team, but tomorrow we are playing Estonia. Estonia are very well organized. There's a long history there. They understand the game. They've got players that can play, and it will be a completely different game. Possibly one of our most difficult games in recent months, I would say. But they will be a very good side, and we need to be fully focused, fully concentrated if we're going to win this game.
Now we switch to the captain. Jihad, I'd like to